Welcome back to another Mercs Legion War Recap video, and we've got a good war for you here. Just went up against jusd hero and ended up with a nice 41-24 victory. They didn't use quite all of their attacks, and we almost had 3 stars on all their bases. So it worked out pretty good, and I'm really proud of the Mercs Legion on this one. So this first attack we're going to show you is by Sherry. And what's great about this attack here is Sherry is a low-level Town Hall 9, taking out a low-level Town Hall 9 as well, and using a La Lune. So a lot of the times we don't see La Lune attacks at low-level Town Hall 9s too often, because a lot of the people think that they don't have high-level hounds, and people will sometimes say, but Eureka, my hounds are only level 1. I can't take out a Town Hall 9. Well, yes you can. And as you see here, Sherry decided to come in with a double BBQ. Now, in a typical Town Hall 9 where you start seeing upgraded defenses, you're going to see some added air defense. That 4th air defense is not in this base, so it made this one go even easier. Did a good job getting the clan castler, took care of it with his queen, and we're moving into the air defense. Now, the typical rule of thumb here for how many hounds to bring is 1 more than the number of air defenses that are in the base. With level 1 hounds, you got to be really careful with that. How deep are they? How long is it going to take for your balloons to reach the inside? Sherry did decide to bring in another lava hound in the clan castle just as a little bit added tankage, which wasn't too bad because at this point in the raid both of the hounds had popped, and I don't know that all of the defenses would have gone down if this last hound hadn't gone in. It worked out really good. This hound does do some tanking in there for some Teslas, which would be devastating to the pack of balloons. Also, love the surgical deployment of the balloons throughout this raid. It wasn't just spam all the balloons in one spot. It was very carefully send them in on distracted defenses. Now, some of these back defenses didn't quite get as distracted as I think he had hoped, but overall it worked out really good. Plenty of balloons for cleanup. We got the Barbarian King also at the top, and one thing I really liked also that he did is he cleaned up the trash buildings before the sending the rest of the wizards in to help out in the main part of the base. So that went really well. I was really proud of that. Good job, Sherry. I like seeing this low-level lava hound attack at Town Hall 9. It is possible. You just got to pick the right base for it and have a good strategy for it. Let's say they had 4 air defenses. What could you have done? Well, you could have come in with 2 BBQs and then send your queen into a really easy or low-lying air defense, and then you got your 2 or 3 hounds to take out the other 1 remaining air defense. So there's lots of ways to go around it. Sherry chose the right one for this base. Good job getting 3 stars, dude. Proud of you. Keep up the great work. Alright, we're going to move on up to see a Go-Ho. Oh, hey, thanks, Tom. Appreciate the wizards. Alright, number 7. We got Ismarilla in it. It's really awesome to be able to say that name again in the war recaps. Congrats, Is. Excuse me. So we do have a net base here that's typically used for farming. We do see it in wars sometimes, and this base has been 3-starred numerous times. But the reason I wanted to show you this one is not because of the way that Ismarilla came in to take out the base and do 3 stars. Is because of the opener. Now, there are a few parts of the attack that we've developed names for. One would be the CC kill and lure. Obviously, that's getting the clan castle troops out of the clan castle and then bring them somewhere to kill them. Sometimes you need to do the lure before the attack. Is doing a hog attack. It needed to be done before the attack happened. So good job getting the clan castle troops done. Now we're on to what we call the opener of this. And the opener of this is beautiful because it's not only great for a Go-Ho attack, it's also great for a La Lune style of an attack. So what are we doing here is we're creating a little bit of a funnel here using a couple wizards. Didn't need to take too much because they were all going to be distracted by the golems. And the golems move in. King has nothing left to target. He's going to move into the core of the base. Queen's going to be moving into this compartment of the base. And this is where the raid goes really well. Queen jumps over the wall. The king is like, you ain't gonna shoot my little golemites. Comes over, and with a few swings, the queen is going to go down. The queen is still distracted on the golems, which is perfect. The jump spell's in there to help the golems go in instead of getting stuck on a wall. King jumps over, takes out the king. So what has been accomplished so far at this point? We've taken out a quarter of the base. We've got the queen down. We've got the clan castle troops down. The king is getting ready to go down, and your heroes are still up. That's what's amazing about this opener. Now, for a Go-Ho style attack, that's great because all these high hit point defenses in the core are distracted by the golems and the king and the queen and all those troops that were in the first compartment. So you can send your hogs in around the outside. But let's say we wanted to do this same base with an air attack because the X-bows were set to ground and the air defenses were only level 6. What do? Well, check this out. The queen is now able to move in and take out these 2 air defenses really easily because all the defenses were either distracted or dead at this point. She moves in, she's taking out the 1 X-bow, then she'll move over and take out that last remaining air defense, and at this point we've got 2 air defenses remaining. At this point, it would have been easy to send in your 3 lava hounds, 2 that you took, well, the 3 that you took because you probably took one of your own golems and then a max level golem from one of your other Town Hall 9 buddies. And then Walloon the rest of this base, which would have been really easy because 2 of the air defenses would have been down, the X-bows would have been either distracted or set to ground, and the sweepers were not pointed in a direction that would have affected these 2 air defenses. So excellent opener by Ismarillan. Now I really like his heal placement here, places we typically see bombs or possible double giant bomb spots. Because only 1 bomb triggered, there was a chance that they were going to pop in the core, and he's right. The hogs do move over a bomb, but 1 at a time, because it wasn't that great of a placement of bombs. But I do appreciate the originality by COC Fighter, so good job there. But look at this swarm of hogs moving into that last Tesla. Boom, swipe it down, turn around, smack the Larrys for touching them, and then they are on to clean up. So really good attack, but what was really important about that attack I wanted to show you is how 1 opener can be used for 2 different styles of an attack. So good job Ismarillan getting the 3 stars using a Goho with an awesome opener. Alright, so this last attack we're going to show you is another Goho style attack. Moving all the way up to number 1, we got Miguel getting 3 stars against their number 1. But this is more of a Goho wee-wee attack. Now typically what we do in war is we just call it a Goho because there's lots of little things you could tweak to it and it would be a really long name. But in this case I do want to bring in the wizards and witches into this attack because they were instrumental in getting 2 main objectives accomplished here at the beginning. I love the fact that Miguel chose to take out the corner builder huts early, just so that way it wasn't a problem later. Wizards and witches are in behind the golems, and what I like about this is because the funnel is so well created, almost everything went into the base. The Larrys run inside, they're going to get the clan castle lure. They're not going to trigger any bombs or traps anymore, which is fine, but they're going to be a major distraction for the enemy queen and also the clan castle troops. So that way your king, your queen, your 2 witches, and your couple of wizards that you send in were able to get in there without a problem and take out those troops. Now it made it really easy to get in there because of the quad quake. It was beautiful placement, opened up a wide area to get to 2 of the main objectives here, clan castle lure and enemy queen. Like I said, folks, the more of these little objectives you can do at the beginning of an attack, the easier your attack is going to go. Now, the one thing that we didn't think about doing was trying to trigger some bombs. However, there weren't a lot of spots for bombs or double giant bombs in this base, so it was just really compact. So Goho was absolutely the right method for this, and the patience on the heal spell was fantastic. Now, one thing I want to point out right here, a lot of times people will bring in these extra hogs. Well, what if you take out one of those hogs and put in a giant instead? What's the giant going to do? It's going to sit there and take a beating. Why is that good? It's going to be a distraction for some of the defenses while your hogs move in through the base. This one cannon could have been shooting a hog right now, but instead, because it is a giant instead of a hog, it's just going to sit there, take several shots from the cannon, probably not go down, and allow your hogs to run past it, get in there, take out the defense, and your giant still lives. This is really good because that means your giant could be a distraction for another defense later on in the attack, or, such as in this one, turn around and start being a little bit of cleanup for this base, which was really good also. So awesome couple parts of this attack. We got a great clan castle lure and enemy queen kill all in one here using the quad quake and your kill squad of troops, using the giants as a bit of a distraction for your hogs, and using the witches also as cleanup at this point too. It worked out really great there. So awesome attack, Meg. Good job, Iz and Sherry, getting the 3 stars for the good guys on this one. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure you're sharing these videos with your friends and your clanmates. This is the way that your clan gets better. It may be fantastic that you are 3-starring all your other bases in your clan, but it may not be enough for your clan that they're not 3-starring. Share these videos with your clanmates, help them get 3 stars, and put a little bit more green in your war book. So this is Eureka Havoc from Mercs Legion, reminding you guys to always clash without fear.